Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to our little show we like to call TheDiceVice, where our uniquely group of nerdy friends gather for some fun-filled adventures into worlds beyond our own, be it in realms beyond the planes of existence or in galaxies far, far away. And we, of course, would like to invite you to join us on the paths ahead wherever they may lead. So, picking up where we left off, now on episode 3 of Star Wars Rise of the Midnight Sun, as the temperature drops and the darkness takes the skies above Fort Yipso, our party of survivors, still weary but eager to leave the desolate, frozen wastelands of Vandor, have taken a job from the local cantina owner and his associate, the shipwright, to not only gain some credits, but a possible way off this frozen rock. The job? To sneak their way into the nearby Republic Communication Center and steal secret Republic intelligence in exchange for possible passage off the planet and some newfound friends who could prove useful in the future. After boarding their heavily armored AA-5 speeder truck, now under the moniker The Brick, the party begins traveling under the cover of darkness towards the listing post in hopes of completing their mission and gaining the means of escape from this frozen, inhospitable planet. So, after several miles of skipping across the barren ice fields in complete darkness, dozens of floating lights can be seen in the distance dotting the landscape along the horizon. So, who was piloting the ship?
That's a
Can't remember
good
if it was-
question.
I believe it was. I can't remember if it was Arvax
I
or.
think SARS.
I think I was helping with it,
Yeah.
but I don't think I was
Yeah,
the
I
main.
I think Arvax was navigating.
Yeah, I think you were navigating, and I think it was SARS that was piloting. Because I remember it was
Yeah.
Haruko and SARS previously. However, before everybody goes ahead and we begin this, I need everybody to go ahead and roll your destiny pool. So go ahead and roll your destiny die.
One blue, or not blue,
Yeah.
one white.
Yeah, one of the white die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I don't mean to be the one to say it, but I think I'm carrying us in the destiny pool right now.
Okay, so that is...
Alright.
I think this is the first time we've rolled like majority light side.
Yeah.
Yes, it actually is. Because I
Two
don't think we
dark
did it
side,
first or first session.
4
It's
lights.
Second and third.
All right. So it looks like the session is in your favor.
Fortitude.
Good.
So, those of you guys that are pushing forward and are heading towards the listening post, you guys in the cockpit begin to see the lights barely on the horizon. These bright white lights begin to slowly emerge on the horizon, indicating some kind of a outpost ahead of you. Excuse me. So, what is the plan?
If I'm not mistaken, we stopped the ship about, what was it, a mile off?
Sounds right.
Mile, kilometer, whatever the system in here. I think it's kilometers that's in it.
I believe it is, yes.
Okay, then yeah, we stopped a kilometer off, which was, I think in your words, far enough away that they wouldn't just immediately stop us.
It would be far enough away for them to not be able to see you with the naked eye. They can't see you physically. You're not quite sure about the scanners, but they can't see you physically.
Is there some kind of a large rock or something to park behind?
Make a average difficulty perception check.
I can do that.
All right.
Hey.
So as you begin to pull back on the throttles, slow the speeder truck down. You guys begin to feel the trucks beginning to, the engines beginning to slow and begin to hum, begin to slowly quiet as the truck slows down. You begin to look off and scan, and you do find off to the left-hand side a large kind of jutting rock sticking up out of the ice, and it's still covered in a good chunk of snow that you'd be able to successfully pull the speeder truck under to be able to seclude the location of it temporarily.
Alright, people. Unbuckle your seatbelts, get ready to start walking. We're parking under this rock here. Don't want to get spotted or nothing.
Did I turn on my signal?
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna tap that of my visor and turn on the tracking from where we are to,
All right.
just in case, we get lost traveling, we can at least get back to the vehicle.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Is there anything else? As the speeder truck is pulled underneath this kind of jutting rock face, the truck is stopped and is beginning to be powered down. Is there anything the rest of you guys need to prepare, or anything you guys would like to prepare before setting out for the next leg of this mission, this heist?
So do we have a plan?
I'd like to get my rifle ready.
Okay,
As
she's
for
pulled
a plan, I don't think we came up with nothing yet.
No, we didn't.
We have any? Are we able to get a sight line on the facility that we're infiltrating? By any chance, before we make a plan here, just so we can see what we're working with? Or we've seen it from the air above it at some point when we flew in?
When you guys flew in, no, you guys were several hundred kilometers away when you flew it. When you guys crash landed, and when you guys were driving in, you guys are too low, because it's a land vehicle. It's not a air speeder. So you guys could, if you wish, send a couple people out if you wanted to scout. You could send a scouting party out to see and get an overlay of the surroundings. But from where you guys currently are, behind this kind of rock face, you guys can't see anything past the rock. So you guys would actually have to get out of the vehicle and send someone out to go and scout.
I think that's a good idea before we come up with any plan or anything. What do you guys think?
Sounds like a good plan to me, yeah.
So who is all going?
I'll raise my hand.
I don't think I'm very good for the whole infiltrating thing.
Anybody else for scouting?
I'll raise my hand and go with him.
Okay, so Arvax and Ash. Are you guys bringing any equipment with you? Are there anything you guys want to prep before you step out of the truck and head towards the north to be able to get to where this post is?
I guess if anyone has like a
If either
Some
one
sort
of
of
you
a-
need, I have a couple stim packs. I can spare 2 of them, one for each of you.
Yeah, that'd be nice, I guess. I was thinking more along the lines of like binoculars or something. I might have some. I just gotta check my inventory here out of the game. See if I forgot to put them in my character sheet or something.
Oh shit, I just realized my gun doesn't have a scope. I can't do that.
So I was just gonna take a stim pack and hand one to each of the 2.
Okay. So each of you guys can add a stim pack.
And
So
it heals
also
5 wounds.
that is another thing. We're still early on in this campaign. If there was something you guys need and you guys do not have, if you have the credits and you want something that is not crazy, like for instance, Arvax, if you want macro binoculars.
I actually do have some. I just checked.
Okay, I was going to say, I will still explain this. If there was something like this instance that, say, you didn't have macro binoculars or you forgot to grab them before, but you needed them and you have the credits, it is allowed, and I will allow you guys to spend one of your destiny points to, out of the ether, be like, oh no, I grabbed these. Like, you found them
Cool.
in the interior of the speeder truck. In the instance of something that could save your life or could prove useful, you could also spend your destiny points on something like that, provided you spend detract the credits from your account.
Got it.
Going
I want
forward.
a C6 rotary cannon.
You're hilarious. You are absolutely hilarious.
I think I could
All
rob
right.
enough credits from the bunch of us.
Who's the
No.
left, Sharon?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So, as you guys are sitting inside of the truck, in the cargo space, you guys prepping yourselves. Arvax, you are getting yourself prepared, making sure you have your prepared tools, having your macro binoculars. Ash, is there anything else you wish to prep other than your rifle?
I just need to make sure that my comm link is still connected to SARS.
Alright, testing. Do you hear me twice?
Close enough.
Alrighty. So, finishing your preparations, it is on you guys and at what pace you wish to push to make your way the mile or so journey towards the north as you exit the speeder truck. Your call. Everybody's ready?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. So, Arvax and Ash, as you guys pull the lever at the back of the truck and the large gate at the back of the speeder truck opens, revealing the cold, dark climate of Vandor before you. The cold winter wind blowing in. The rest of you guys on the inside immediately get hit with that chilling breeze that kind of shivers, sends kind of shivers down your spines. Arvax and Ash, you guys step out into the wind and into the cold to go and scout. So, as you guys begin to push north, what are the rest of you guys doing? SARS, Aola, and Haruko inside of the speeder truck while the other two guys push north to go and scout.
Making sure I have all my weapons on me.
All right, so you're just kind of going over all of your things.
I'd just like to say, as the blast door opened, Cyrus just muttered under his breath, "Damn, that wind's cold enough to freeze the fur off a damn bantha."
Yeah, this isn't gonna be fun.
I wish you two luck. He's just shouting that at them as they're walking
Stay
away.
safe. Come back alive.
We'll do our best. We'll
That's all you can do.
Ash, I got first dibs on your armor.
I got first dibs on your corpse.
Fair enough.
And as the two of them slowly begin walking away, slowly disappearing into the darkness and the wind and the cold, are you guys closing the back of the truck?
Absolutely.
Stop.
Oh yes.
Close the
It's cold.
cold, yeah. Closes. Now warming the inside
We
of the
just
truck
got
again
heat
to
back
keep.
in this bitch. You think we're gonna waste it?
Yeah.
Get the air conditioning to stop working. It's so hot.
Yep. So you guys start to slowly warm back up in the cargo space of the truck. As you guys are sitting inside, Haruko, you're just kind of sitting on one of the benches, I'm assuming, going through your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Aola and SARS, what are you guys doing?
Aola is sitting on like one of the other benches with like one of her legs kicked up on it.
Yep.
She's not laying down. She has her bag off to the side and kind of like hiding something in a boot. She's trying to tuck the razors she's got from the shaving razors from the snow base
Yep.
into places that are hidden in her clothes.
Yeah.
Just in case she gets disarmed, that she can just whip one more out. So she has like one in each wrist, like Assassin's Creeding it. She has like one in between her leku. And she has one like tucked like in her pants in the back.
Yeah. So she's got multiple razors just kind of sitting everywhere where she can just pull a straight razor out.
Yep, just in case her knife gets knocked out of her hand.
Fair enough. All right. And SARS?
SARS is gonna be looking through the ship, just whatever compartments there are, looking for any kind of tools, anything that could be useful for either ship repairs or that shouldn't be left on the ship.
Okay.
Like
Go
if
ahead
there's
and make
spare,
a...
what you call it? Funny plasma cutter. That's the one.
Multi-tool?
Yeah, just any kind of tools.
Go ahead and make a... gotta make average... make a 3 difficulty perception.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, as you're going through the ship, SARS, you're kind of popping panels out of different places and you're looking through, you do not find any old kind of abandoned tools or anything like that that you were looking for. You could spend that advantage on finding something else that you are not expecting, or pass it on to the next person if you wish.
I'm kind of curious to see what there is, so I'm gonna use it for that.
Okay. So as you're kind of moving through this speeder truck, you're kind of moving panels out of the way, and kind of the plates and things on the inside. And as you're nearing the back of the speeder truck in the cargo compartment, kind of near where the two kind of, the four kind of bucket seats are, where Aola and Haruko are sitting, you pop a panel off of the side where a lot of the wiring and stuff is. You pop it off, and there's a little bit of dust that gets kind of kicked out. You kind of doesn't really affect you. A normal human would be coughing, but your respirator mask is pretty easily kind of clearing that stuff out. You kind of begin to kind of look.
Oh, no coughing.
Yeah, you kind of begin looking through, and as you kind of look in behind, you see something that's kind of tucked back into the, like between the two skins of the actual wall itself. It looks like probably about a 3-inch by about 1.5 inches wide, like little wooden box that's placed and like stuck in the wall.
So I was just gonna pull it out and see if there's any kind of labeling on the box.
So you kind of get your hand in there, and it takes a second, but you kind of have to grab it with like the big claws that kind of come off the end of your hand. You grab it with like the pinky claw, and you drag it closer, and you're able to grab it with your hand. And as you pull it out, you see it is about 3 inches long, about 1 inch wide, and about 1 inch, or it's probably about 2 inches wide, about 3 inches long, and about 1.5 inches, or probably about 1 inch tall. And it's this little wooden box, and you can see it's got these little kind of Durasteel latches on it, and on the front, it has a combination lock. A combination lock of some kind on the front. And it seems it's kind of scrambled at the moment. You can see the various numbers on the front of it. But as you kind of blow the dust off of it and kind of run your hand across it, it doesn't seem to have any markings on the box itself.
Okay. Is there any way that SARS could, while they're away, is it like a standard, what's it called? Like a normal safe lock? The turn it do 3 digits? Or is it a key lock?
No, it's like, yeah, it's like turn it to certain digits.
Okay.
Like it's a number lock. So basically you have like 3 numbers, you have to turn the numbers to the correct one to get the lock to open.
Then while they're waiting in the ship, can I have SARS just trying to crack away at it?
You can. Go ahead and make a 3 difficulty, and go ahead and throw a black die on there. Skullduggery check. Okay.
Holy shit, that fails, but I have advantage.
So you have advantage. So, as you begin to try and move the pins and move the little tumblers to get it to work, they're very stiff and they don't really want to move. You don't break anything. However, they are very stiff. They're going to need oiling. You are unable to open the box as of right now, but you don't break it.
Does the box have any kind of weight to it?
There's a little bit.
Nothing that would encumber me, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, so no. I was just gonna pop it in his bag.
Okay. So you just put like a box. Just put wooden box or mystery box.
I'm gonna put locked wooden box.
Yep. right. Haruko, is there anything else you want to do?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Anybody in the ship? Is there anything else you wish to do before I hop over to the others?
Nah.
Okay. So, pushing out northward into the snow and the darkness and the cold, Ash and Arvax. You guys are fighting the wind. The snow's blowing in your face, but both of you have helmets on and are unaffected by the wind and the snow giving you snow burn or anything like that. But you guys continue to walk northward towards the your assumption of where this listening post is. So, is there anything you guys would like to do on the walk there?
I'm going to be checking for what minimal amount of tracks might be in the snow.
While he's doing that, I'll keep an eye out a little further away from us in that case. Make sure to check behind us every once in a while.
Okay.
We're in enemy
Are you-
territory here.
All right. So, with that, Arvax, are you using your binoculars? Are you using your
Yeah, I'll be using
macro
them.
binoculars? Okay. So, with macro binoculars, let's give me a moment. I do believe they give you some kind of advantage for using binoculars. And while you're doing that, go ahead and make a 2 difficulty, so average difficulty perception check, Ash.
I think I fucked that up. Perception, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
It's okay, you dodged a bullet.
I can see
Very
that.
large bullet. Okay, so they remove any setback dice imposed by distance. So any of the black die that you would have imposed because of the distance of this check are going to be removed. So you get that advantage of this check. But you can go ahead and make a 3 difficulty perception check, Arvax, as you are trying to check a much longer, more open kind of scan of the area than what Ash is.
Failing
Okay.
with 2 threats, not great.
Okay. So, the fail, you don't notice anything as you're trying to use your macro binoculars and scan the area, and as you're kind of scanning along, you don't pick anything up as you begin to zoom in ahead of you guys. You guys kind of stop, kind of hunker down for a minute as Ash is checking out for tracks. And you begin to zoom in on where you expect the base is. You can see the big lights. And your 2 threat, I will say, you suffer a point of strain as you zoom in as one of the large spotlights kind of is moving its course from the top of the main structure, and it cuts across your pathway, and it has a large lens flare into the macro binocular, and it kind of blinds you, and you begin to see kind of those kind of purple orange splotches everywhere for a second. So you suffer a point of strain from the 2 threat, and you are very for like a split second you are temporarily blinded by the spotlight.
Oh,
You're
well.
unable to try and scan.
Well, I didn't see anything out there. At least not yet. Let's keep moving, see if we can find that facility.
Yeah.
All right. Ash, as you are scanning and kind of looking around, you get down, and you do see tracks. You do see humanoid footprints, boot prints specifically, and you do see they are rather frequent. They don't necessarily follow a specific path, but they walk in line with each other. They walk in formation and kind of move back and forth.
We need to get moving. I don't know what's coming back, but something probably will based on the tracks. Platoon, maybe.
I'm good to get moving then. Should we follow their tracks? I feel like it's less likely they come back on their own tracks, right?
Yes, but it's also more likely that we run into more of them.
I mean, we haven't really. All right. It's just we take a different route toward the facility, see if we can sneak up there a bit differently to scout it out, because we really haven't seen anything from it yet, right?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. I guess we'll backtrack a bit until we find a way we can get off these tracks without arising too much suspicion, I guess.
All right. So you kind of take a little longer. You kind of step back a little ways, kind of following the same path you guys came, and then kind of take a wide range around. As you guys kind of come around, now, are you guys want to come around the far left or the far right-hand side of the facility?
Is there like a difference in how heavily guarded they look? Funny chance?
You guys
We can't
haven't
see.
seen
Yeah, you're
the.
right.
You guys
Yeah,
haven't seen
no.
the
We'll go on
facility.
the right then. Why not?
Right,
makes more
yeah.
sense.
You know what? Right's always right.
Oh.
Okay. So, I see 2 of you guys backtrack a little bit. You guys kind of begin to track to the right-hand side, kind of moving towards the back again towards the north. You guys begin to get closer and closer, eventually finding that there's another one of these kind of large jutting rock faces that, similar to the one that you guys hid the brick behind, hid your speeder truck behind. And you guys could utilize it if you wish to kind of get up on top of, to kind of get a overhead view of the facility.
And given that's a rock, I assume we're not going to be leaving too many snowy footprints on it, or footprints in the
Yeah.
snow on it.
Yeah.
That's better.
You've got the binoculars. Let me know what you see. I'll keep an eye out
Just
down
to
here.
start crawling up the rock. Make sure to stay as low as I can.
So you kind of stay low, kind of making your way up. So Arvax, go ahead and make to start. Go ahead and make a average difficulty. Go ahead and make an average difficulty stealth check, and I will say you get a blue die because of the snow.
Perfect.
The snow and the darkness. There you go. So, you stealthily make your way up, unnoticed by anything in the base. You kind of get to a advantageous position on top of the rock to be able to overlook the facility. Now you can begin scanning. Go ahead and make a average difficulty perception check.
Perception there is.
Right,
Advantage.
to advantage. Alrighty. So, as you're sitting up there, it doesn't succeed, but you're able to get a kind of decent layout of the facility. You can't see specifics, but you can see there is a main structure that is the main facility itself, the listing post, that goes up to it's a single story that has a large roof platform. You can see there are 4 bridges that lead to a central kind of island where the main structure is, and there's kind of a frozen river that kind of goes around it. There is a large satellite radio dish off to the left-hand side of the facility on the central island. And then there is a numerous amount of other kind of smaller locations with spotlights and kind of platforms that are laid out amongst the area that are harder for you to see, but you can't get any specifics on them because they're too far away. You get a basic layout of the facility without any specifics because of without being successful, you only have the 2 advantage.
Yeah, either way, it sounds like they have a pretty good view of anyone going in or out of there, right? With the 4 bridges.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll head back down and suggest that we move on back toward the brick. What are we calling it?
The piece of shit.
A piece of shit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you make your way back down the rock to where Ash is.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty well guarded at the very least. I don't think we'll be able to get in there too easily without being seen. This might be more of a like a spy infiltration thing than a sneaking in there, if you ask me.
Could always do a distraction. We can decide later. If we think it's advised to enter right now, then we should return to the ship, yes?
Yeah, I don't know if it should just be the 2 of us. That sounds a little sketchy. I want to have a little more backup close by in case we gotta storm the place and get us out of there, right? You think the others should do that for us?
I'm gonna check with Arvax on that. Are you idiots willing to storm in there if we get caught?
I thought you were outside.
I am. I have a communicator specifically for this purpose.
The talk to SARS, yeah.
Now, what the hell
Sorry,
are you
it's not
thinking?
Arvax. I'm not sure yet. We might die. We might not.
Well, I've come up with a little bit of a secondary if getting in all plain and simple ain't gonna be all plain and simple.
Now, according to SARS, it's not. I don't know. I can't see up there.
I'm in the ship. What do you mean according to me?
Yeah, I keep getting Arvax and SARS confused.
I'll use my own comm link to relay that. Yeah, I don't know. There's like 4 bridges leading to the place, but it's one big island in the middle. They can see anyone going in and out. As long as we take the bridges, we might be able to like climb up from the river underneath the.
Ooh, do we
Was
still
it
have
like
the
a
battery?
ravine leading up to the? Was the river in a bit of a ravine surrounding this place?
There was a little ravine underneath the bridges, and the river is frozen over.
Mhm.
Alright, I have a question and a comment. Does any of the 5 of us have some kind of a grappling hook or rope? And B, no, we're not making a bomb yet.
I'm just saying, if there's 4 bridges and one detonates, a lot less attention on the other 3.
Wouldn't that put more attention on the other 3?
They're not in their security very fast.
So we give them a false person to catch, Saz.
Why me?
You're small. You're not intimidating in the slightest, and you're the most girlish figure out of all of us, so I figure you'll have the easiest time convincing yourself out.
What about Edgy? Sorry, Haruko.
Is he saying this out loud, like in the mic?
Yes, very much.
Oh, just realized the other 2 can't hear our conversation.
Oh, he's not in the pilot's deck. He's in the cabin.
With all of us? Like the 2 of us?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna look over and give him like this look of like, what?
No, lady, you can't have my bounty yet.
Just what?
What? I said what I said. I don't
Wait,
know.
so what is the plan then?
Either way, decor plans don't ever go great. The backup I had was if we get caught, we try and negotiate our way out of it for a ride back to Coruscant for the bunch of us. But only if we get caught. If we don't get caught, there's no reason to do that. Now is there?
How do you plan to do that? Negotiate a ride out of us getting caught.
Say we have intel on people potentially trying to steal information from the Republic. However, negotiate that we only give out our source if we get a ride out of here. I'd like to avoid that because I like the nice mechanic back there, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
But we don't know unless we try.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying if we can make it in and out with what we need, let's do it.
All right, I say we give it a go then. Can you guys move up a little bit closer around here in case we, do end up getting caught? Do you want to infiltrate it all together, or should we just send a couple of us in?
A large group implies we're going to kill them all.
I think.
Oh. I have something that might be able to help us. Maybe.
Well, I have a very large bit of advice. The lady here in black needs to go because she's wearing darker, sleeker clothing and has a smaller figure. Therefore, she can slip in and out of places faster. Ash, all due disrespect, you're clunky and not stealthy in the slightest.
You know that? Tell that to the Relayan Bloodwolf, you piece of shit.
I still think that was luck.
It's gonna be luck when I shove it up your ass.
But anyways, I think Haruko needs to go, at the very least. And I think, just in case we run into troubles, there needs to be one of you threes that knows how to do minor hacking. Or splicing, whatever.
I think Arvax has us covered. Yes?
Not great with computers. All right. I wouldn't say it's my specialty at all. Not useless in it, but
Good enough for me.
Pardon me intruding here, but is there a way that I can help?
I honestly think keeping our medic safest is the best option.
Is there a way you can put a tracker on all three of us at the same time?
No, it's only one and it has to be me. So, I mean, one of you did say a distraction, right?
Hmm.
So, just tossing the idea out there, So, might not be the best idea. What if I am the distraction? You know? I was on a ship that crashed. I heard that there was a Republic base around here. I'm a medic. They might need some help on board, and I offer my services in place of helping me. That way you guys have some time, and I'd be able to at least buy. So if they, decide to interrogate, they'll be, like, very busy with me.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just trying to help out.
Right. Once again, I do have something that might be able to help us. Keyword. And she's gonna pull out this badge. It is a Republic Intelligence badge.
Oh.
What it does is that I get 2 boost die to fear checks caused by Imperial operatives to himself and the allies within the short range.
Yeah. So it's essentially, it's a Republic badge that is going to be respected among other Republic agents. It's basically Republic intelligence.
Do have, unique things, but this might be the time I might need to use this.
it looks like it could come in handy.
I mean, to be fair, I could just walk in, just show them that.
I definitely like that plan better than sneaking in or breaking in terms of
Now,
safety
I'd
or
like
sanity.
to inquire how you got that.
It's not
Yeah.
important right now.
I'm just
We have a
curious.
job on
I want to
hand.
know where I can get one.
It is not important.
It's very important for me.
From how I've been treated by you, no.
How much can I buy it off you for?
We'll discuss this later.
I like the way you think.
Okay, so the plan is you're just going to walk in now, or?
I think, does that little ID thing have any sort of facial recognition or scan that correlates to you? Because if they look up the numbers on it and it ain't you,
Worst Ghost, can you help me?
Yeah. So it is coded to you.
It is only coded to me.
alright, well, that's good for us, because that means it ain't looking like you trying to impersonate someone else. Yeah?
I can't.
Let's go with it. I think we pull the ship up a little further, not too far. Probably. Let's figure out where they are. Pull up to
Well,
there, and then.
I mean, they did have a
Unless we have-
landing pad on the roof. It'd be least suspicious if we showed up there, I think.
Actually, yeah.
Or at least, was it a landing pad on the roof or just like a rooftop area there?
No, there was a landing pad on the roof.
Okay, perfect.
Only
Well, they're
issue
gonna
is,
ask us why we're here.
I also don't think we have the thrust power to make it up that high.
No.
Yeah.
This speeder truck hovers 10 foot off the ground at most.
They just need to get a better ramp system going.
Haruko, if you don't mind me asking, If they ask us why we're here, can't we just be honest? Our ship crashed and we heard that there was a Republic station out here and we were looking for help.
Yeah, we can tell them about the crashed whatchamacallit too.
Mm.
I mean, that was Republic transport, was it not?
Mm.
So, yeah, tell them about it. We get a little bit of brownie points. One of us will have to slip off when we make it to wherever we gotta get to, and then we're home sailing.
I mean, they think it's a bit odd.
How so?
I mean, they're
Someone with a Republic ID
I
shows
mean-
up looking for help because they crashed?
Republic dogs tend to be a bit suspicious.
Yeah, they are also robbed almost every other day, so I understand why.
Mm.
Not to mention my presence might be a slight issue.
I mean, to be fair, I could just act like a Republic, envoy or someone who's working there, working for the intelligence. Someone I could trick that just could give me the info.
Then why don't we have one of us be a, quote, lone survivor of that crash? I'd recommend either... Well, literally anyone but Ash. Like he said, his presence...
I mean, I think our lone survivor would have to be the one with the ID to make the most sense, right? Or to get the most sympathy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, lone survivor plus one other of the bunch.
Ah, okay.
And hope they don't have a tracking ID of that transport.
Aola gives Haruko big puppy eyes when he says this.
I'm personally voting the Twi'lek.
Well, I mean, whoever we send in should probably look a bit more banged up than any of us do if they're a lone survivor.
I mean, I feel like just, me acting as someone who works,
I hate
Actually.
putting it again, but it would make sense if they look in decent condition if they have, a friend. Cleric, just pointing at herself. Cleric who ended up working with her. I just feel useless. I'm sorry. I'm trying to incorporate myself right now.
I mean, you do
Iola
look the
makes
least
a damn good
intimidating.
point.
That is the point, Haruko.
We could go the prisoner route.
Nah,
No.
the prisoner route don't ever work here. They throw you right
In the middle of the
south.
snow.
Yeah. Why would... That makes no sense.
Well, we've got a bounty hunter. We've got at least one person that's wanted by someone.
Yeah, I think we just go Haruko and Iola. Two of them go in.
Hey, the girls. Hey.
Do either one of you guys have an ear comm link? Just something that's constantly attached?
No.
I mean, I have my visor.
Does it have a comm link installed?
I'll hand
Mm,
off my comm link to one of them.
let's see.
Whoever wants
Shoot,
it.
if that is, we're out here, they're in there.
I don't think my headset has a comm link attached to it.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I think it's just for tracking and enemy spotting.
Yeah, you would have had to get a comm link.
Right, yeah, no, so I got those two instead of the comm link, yeah.
Arvex just kind of pulls out his comm link, wipes off a bit of earwax, and hands it over.
Oh, you're back in the ship?
We're back at the ship.
When we
all
come
back.
back to the ship. Yeah, I
Oh,
figured we
okay,
can.
okay.
Yeah, we're just having this conversation while walking back, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys at this point have gotten back to the ship. It's only a mile. You've only walked a mile, so you've walked back at this point.
Whenever
Sars keeps
Har-
his comms link connected. Everyone
when
hears
Arvex
themselves
hands it to
double.
her, she
Yeah, I'll be
like
right
takes
back.
like a rag and wipes it off just in case, sterilizing and like. Am I able to somehow facet it to my headset because I kind of got weird ears for a Twi'lek. I got the cones.
You got typical female Twi'lek ears.
Yeah, so like, how does a comlink work with it? Does it just attach to my face, or?
I mean, traditionally in Star Wars, comlinks were actually worn on the wrist, not the ear.
Oh right, yeah, I'm thinking of like earpieces.
No.
I was thinking wrong. Yeah, no, he puts his in his ears
that's
sometimes.
right.
Just that's why there was earwax on it. And it's totally earwax.
He wears a bracelet on his ear. Canon.
Seems to me.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, Ayla's definitely going to, like, she has like some disinfectant. She's gonna swab it off just in case. And she'll put it on and then like wrap one of her ribbons gently over it so like it can't be seen.
Okay. So while these two are sneaking in, getting buddy-buddy with the Republic, what do we want to do? Because we could sneak in around them while they're being, let's assume, detained.
I don't know. I think if Arca goes the intel route, they'd just be able to pull the plans right away, wouldn't they?
Okay,
and
I'm
I
back.
could sit here with
I'm
help
back.
via comlink to get said info. Yes?
What I come back to?
Yes, but we should still have a team out there in case something goes wrong.
That's why
Because,
we're
well,
waiting on the
little
speeder.
Miss Stabby over here is wonderful, I'm sure, at healing people, and I'm sure the bounty hunter has her fair share of heads. Against an entire Republic platoon, I doubt it would be very effective.
How about this? We have your bomb as backup.
I don't have the bomb. You took the bomb.
Yeah,
You
but
turned it into a battery.
it could be rigged.
Look, all I'm saying is keep someone near there in case a firefight starts. Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Which one of us has the longest ranged weapon? Actually, stupid question, I think that's me. Which one of us is best at shooting weapons?
I would argue with you.
I mean, I have a blaster, so...
I have a slug thrower rifle. You don't get much more range than this.
I have 2 guns and a knife.
I got a homesteader. It's for hunting.
Are
Well,
guns, are they
equals practice.
blasters or slug throwers?
Blaster, I think is mine. I have to go check.
So yeah, no, I have a blaster. Its range is like medium, so...
I like the idea of a slug thrower more. That'll put a bullet in a truck if you wanted it to. Blaster, some of the armors can resist it. Slug thrower, that baby's going right through.
Besides, if there's a Jedi or some idiocy such as that, a slug thrower will tear right through their weak little light blades.
That'd be so cool if we got to meet the Jedi. You look at our Harco. I've never
just
got
a
to meet the
fake-
Jedi. I heard of them, and they sound cool.
They're not.
They're
They
interesting.
massacred hundreds and thousands of my people.
My apologies, but also they lightsabers? That's like an improved knife.
It's a bigger knife.
It's
You
a
ever
bigger
heard of a
knife.
vibro knife?
Yes.
I do.
Just
I'll
saying,
shoot
it'd
with
be
my
cool
hands.
if we met a Jedi.
Yeah.
It's on the bucket list.
What are we here for again besides, like, what?
Information.
Right, but I need to figure out what am I going to ask the guard when I get up there.
They're going to ask what we're doing there. We're going to say the ship we were on wrecked, and that we heard that there was a Republic outstation. And so we came to look for help.
Might I
That's-
suggest pointing out that you were attacked randomly on a public transport, not just wrecked?
We killed Robbie.
I still think that's just pretty suspicious.
It
The
is.
only issue with that is they're going to raise their defenses a good bit when they hear that.
Well, then how about this? If we say this, how are we going to get out? Because if we say we're here for something, it'll be normal for us to leave the front door.
That's why I'm saying we need a second team.
Wouldn't hurt to do a drop-off. Say that you've already got transports scheduled off the planet and you're just stopping by for a quick checkup.
If you already had transport scheduled off the planet, why would you bother checking up at a station that isn't your own?
Exactly.
Transport's on its way.
Maybe you could only afford the transport. You need some supplies, food, and the like.
Okay, but if the transport is scheduled, and we are assuming it's scheduled, it would come with supplies. Most transports do.
It's just
The
easier to
poor
say.
pitiful survivor seems to be our best route.
Yeah.
But as Haruka pointed out, we don't have an escape route after that.
That's why it's easy just to say, you know, what I'm here for.
But if you just ask for it, it's going to raise suspicion, because if it's trying to be stolen, that means it's worth something.
I'm not asking for something like that. Like, ask for something else, and then, go to a different route. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, you could ask to see any transports that have recently scheduled to leave the planet, or any firefights that have taken on in the system recently. That would probably get you to the control room with that key.
That's very true. I could just say that. Say that, looking, that's actually not a bad idea.
I do have my moments.
Yes, we've noticed.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
You did it.
You want a Scooby snack?
What is a Scooby snack? It sounds delicious, though.
Some thing from a retro show way back in the day.
Ah.
I heard my parents talking about their great... How many greats was it? Anyway, someone way far back in the family watching it.
He's crazy and probably hopped up on spice. Don't listen to him.
And that is also a possibility.
Okay, so we're going to go in, say, hey, our ship basically got shot down. What the heck is going on? And get into the control room, and they help us, but do we do hacky things instead? Essentially, right?
I'll be on the other line to help with hacky.
Alrighty.
Do you have tools for it?
No.
No.
Shit.
Do you have any that you could give us?
Yeah, but walking in with a full tool belt and toolkit ain't gonna be... What's it?
I have my satchel.
We want to combine this with like a distraction route. I know we said no bomb and stuff like that, but once you're in the facility, if one of the bridges explodes and stuff, that might cause enough panic for you to be able to do what you needed.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be suspicious that if we just came in, that just happened at about the same time.
Only problem is that way we have no ship back.
We don't have to blow up the ship. We just blow up on the bridges, right? There are 4 of them.
We need the part of the ship to blow up the bridge.
Oh, do we? Okay. Right.
And also, we want to make sure we don't knock out the power, because we kind of need that to get the information.
I don't think a bridge would be central to their power structure.
Do any of us have a bomb?
What is up with your fascinations with explosives?
Well, if we have a handheld, that one will be a lot less deadly. It'll just take a chunk out of something and cause a bit of a commotion, taking some of their guards to go check it out. However, if we take a large-scale bomb to take out an entire watchtower, that creates a scene, they get Republic backup, everything goes to shit.
Yeah, I
And-
don't think that's a good idea.
So we could just stick with the first story.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
yeah.
that's best.
And also, it'd be able to distract them a bit longer, because remember, I have the coordinates to the ship. So it takes some time to get that information on there if they ask for it.
I do like that.
Oh, remind me, Mr. Force Ghost. Does this
Yeah.
ship show us the coordinates of where we are at?
The brick?
Yeah.
No.
Does it have anything to show us current coordinates?
Yeah, it has a navigation system. Like it shows you, like it has a navigation system to be able to travel to where you are. You guys know where you are.
Okay, cool. Alright, so in a worst case, I can also tell you to update your coordinates on our end. If it comes to a fucky-wucky situation.
Yes, we do not want a fucky-wucky situation. So do we need to take the hacking stuff? Because I could just, take out the, 4 food packets I have in my bag and put it in there.
Could I try to remember what kind of intel it is we're receiving? Because I don't remember if it was a flash drive or if we're gathering info.
You guys were given a data stick. You were told to plug it into the main computer, to the main control center, plug it into one of the drives in the main control center, and it would do the rest.
Even easier.
Okay, that's much easier than I thought.
Alright,
So we need to get into that. Okay.
if it comes
So we
to
actually
busting you
did.
out, I think it's best that I keep my tools, so...
However, one of us would have to have that little drive stick thing.
Oh yeah, here. Who's gonna hand it to Aola?
She is going to take it and she's going to put it in her bag.
Actually, wait, you might want to give that to Haruko?
Oh, okay. Takes it out of the bag, hands it to Haruko.
Because...
She takes it.
If anything, it's gonna be less suspicious if one of their operatives is plugging something into a machine.
Good point.
Right, so...
However, it would be more suspicious having an operative with a comm link, so that's you.
There. Well, it's hidden under the ribbons, so you can't really see it.
Alright,
Also,
I like this plan.
comm links are kind of a normal thing, so like they're not
Oh,
going to be
okay.
suspicious to have a comm link.
I thought it was.
Oh.
I thought it was a sus thing to have.
Constantly chattering on it, stuff like that.
Yeah, comm links is like a walkie-talkie.
Okay,
No.
fair enough. If that's the case, then I just remove it from the ribbons.
But if I'm not
never mind, it's
mistaken,
normal.
Republic comlinks sometimes are of a higher grade, especially if you have status.
Well, it's not that they're of a higher grade. There's difference. There's like 3 different comm links because there's a hollow comm, short range comm, and a long range comm. I assume we all have short range comms because those are the cheapest.
Yeah, a short range communicator is like a walkie-talkie, which just only goes so far and it communicates between the group. A hollow communicator projects an image. It's a little circular thing. It projects an image of the person and it communicates over a longer distance and produces the image. A long-range communicator is literally a backpack you have to carry, but it will go across the planet. And it's like a military grade communicator. All right. So, as you guys begin prepping yourselves, okay, so who is piloting yourself up to the, who's the one going to be piloting up
SARS.
to the facility? SARS, okay. Who is co-piloting or navigating?
I'll co-pilot.
I would vote Arvax.
Okay. Okay, so Arvax is co-piloting. All right. The rest of you guys, Are there any other preparations you would like to make before we step into full-on, like, it's game time mode?
But yes, I would like to know what I'm supposed to say specifically one more time, because I stutter.
Okay. So, I will say this. This is a perfect time and a perfect opportunity. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and we will begin the heist when we come back.
First official mission!
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Hey,
Okay, so
Yeah.
the story is we're the last two survivors, or do we have survivors on the ship?
Just don't specify either way. Just keep it ambiguous. You're survivors.
Okay, we're survivors.
Okay.
You're survivors from a public transport. One of you is a medic and has been helping around. The other one is a Republic officer, which is when you present the key, and you need to acquire information about the plans of every vehicle that has left or entered the system in the past 48 hours. Let's take you to the bridge. You plug it in. You take it out. You don't even have to take it out. Then you leave.
No, you do have to take it out.
Just take it out.
Yeah, they'll probably
That's what's
stand
holding
there
the data.
awkwardly.
It's like a flash drive.
Problem is, we might need to knock out some guards if they're like, "Hey, what are you doing? Sticking that thing in the thing."
That's what we call us when we busting guns up blazing. Guns up.
That's why
That's why we have a bomb.
I actually have one. It's an electric grenade. It actually it's temporarily stuns anybody.
The only issue with that is it also
talking
probably
about a
acts as an
different bomb.
EMP. And EMP wipes out the entire grid if you wipe out the main computer.
Yeah, so let's not do that because it stuns also ships temporarily, like stops like electricity and.
Oh boy, you should have used that on the inside of the transport when we were still in space.
I didn't get it until like when we were at that base. I didn't.
I'm sorry, we were in introduction mode. We couldn't do anything, Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
question.
didn't have it at the time. Yeah.
What rank is your clearance? Like admiral, vice admiral, something like that.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea because
It's an intelligence officer.
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
given to me.
And does it like when it pulls up onto their computers? Does it pull up as Haruko?
Yes, it actually does.
Okay, cool.
Wait, so is an intelligence officer pretty high rank?
It's not that it's a high rank.
It's an important rank.
That it's high enough.
It's important.
Well, it's great because
Let's
let's see, I get fear checks by any operatives whenever I show it to them, so they're gonna be like instantly
so they're
scared.
scared of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dude, you're also a Zabrak. They're gonna be shitting themselves.
I know exactly. That's the best part.
So
You see, Nova, playing a scary character is great.
all
Yeah,
right.
see,
So in this case,
she's edgy.
SARS is going to hook his comlink up to Haruko's, so that if anything turns
Daniel, they're
south.
all linked.
Oh, okay. Well, if anything turns south, he's going to hook it or talk through to Haruko, something like, "Now, Officer Haruko, we're coming by to pick you up for your transport."
That's
Okay.
a bad idea.
Mechanic
Wait.
at the shop.
Just let them do their thing, and when it somehow goes bad, we have an excuse to, kill people.
Or maybe it'll all go right. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm all for it all going right.
I'm all for it all going right. I'm all for killing Republican dogs.
I'm also saying,
Or
at
Republic
this
dogs.
point, we might as well just stick with what we got, and after that, just chuck it in the fucking bucket.
Okay, wait. What am I need to know what I need to say one more time because Nutra said it so quick.
I didn't say it quick. Oh my god.
Get that
Yes, you
notepad out
did.
and write this down.
Okay, fine. I'll write it down. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'll put it in my notes. Thing I am supposed to say. Hold
I
on.
like to imagine Haruko writes it on her panded Sharpie. Like, I am Haruko of the Republic.
She's not like that. That's the thing. That's me.
I know, I'm just imagining that and it makes me laugh.
It reminds me of the SpongeBob meme. Write that down. Write that down. Okay, I'm supposed to say. All right. What am I supposed to say? I haven't written.
Alright,
already.
weenies, listen up.
All right, weenies. Okay.
There we go. That's on my computer.
All right, weenies. Okay. All right, Hunter, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm just typing it out.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, these are so cute. When I go back to shop and save, I'm getting more of these.
Alright, I'm
What
gonna
are
go
they?
back and mute the audio again.
They're little
And welcome back, everyone, to Star Wars Rise of the Midnight Sun. Picking back up where we left off before break, we are getting ready for a heist of information upon the planet of Vandor and stealing information from the Republic. The plan going forward has been thought out and is going to be put in place by our group, and we are going to go forward from there. So, everyone, what seems to be your plan? You guys have gathered yourselves inside of the brick. You have SARS in the pilot seat, Arvak's co-pilot, and Haruko, you are the one holding the Republic Intelligence Badge. Where do you guys wish to go from here?
Okay, so do we want to pull up front with Aola and Haruko and dip out of there, or do we want to make them walk that mile?
Make them walk the mile. It'll make it look more realistic if they're shivering and covered in snow.
That's true.
Oh, but they're so cold out.
What if we cut it down to 3/4 mile? Because I think you guys walked about a 1/4 mile, didn't you?
I mean, yeah.
How far away were we when we found the tracks?
From here, the tracks led probably about, I'd say, about 1/4 mile away. And
Wait,
you
they're
guys...
walking the whole way. Because we found tracks about 1/4 mile out, meaning if we get any closer, we're within sight of said tracks.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I'm gonna open the back door.
Alright, so you walk up and pull the large handle. The large door opens and slams into the snow, once again hitting all of you with the freezing cold breeze of the
Nope.
the night.
Pilot deck is closed.
Ayla pulls like that hide she got immediately around her shoulders.
Well, go
Haruko
on,
just
you
wears
two.
her
Have
jacket all the
fun.
time.
Go on, shoo. You know the plan.
Shoo me.
So I was just gonna speak over the ship intercoms. I believe in you guys. We're here if you need us.
Just gonna flip off like the ceiling, assuming he can see it.
She's flipping you off.
As she's walking out.
I assumed as
Ayla's
much.
gonna hop out of the back and follow Haruko.
Let's
Ayola,
go.
you're our priority. Let us know if you're in danger.
Oh,
As soon as they step outside, I'm gonna close it and start getting to work on turning that extra battery into a bomb.
No.
Alright.
No, not yet.
I'll
just
pull the
working
hide
on
over
it.
my
Calm down.
head. Keep my leg warm.
Alrighty. So, as Haruko and Ayola, you guys start trudging through the snow, heading north towards the outpost. And those of you inside of the truck, currently, Ash, as you are you going to try and turn this thing into a bomb, or are you going to wait?
I'm going to try to turn this thing into a bomb.
Please not yet. Then we lose a battery.
We don't need a battery. I said an extra battery. That's why I brought the battery.
Did we bring the extra?
We never took it out of the ship.
Oh yeah, we just didn't recharge it. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. So just turning it into a bomb. How hard can that be?
Okay. Go ahead and make a...
Am I allowed to cut you off real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey Ash, if you're gonna make a bomb, do it outside the ship.
How about no? I don't need snow getting in the circuitry or getting wet.
Well, I'd rather blow up outside than inside.
I'm gonna drag the battery to the pilot's cockpit and keep working.
Oh god.
Are you gonna? Okay, SARS, you see this? You see him doing this? You see him dragging the battery towards the cockpit.
SARS is gonna pull out what's it called? He's gonna pull out a torch and just ignite it, holding it a good few feet away.
Ash is gonna turn around, pull out his slug thrower pistol, and point it at the battery.
Alright, now which one of the two gets our shit if we die?
Aol and Hart are just walking away. Just walking away, we just hear...
No!
Hey, what do you have? A bomb! No!
This is what it is.
So anyways, what do I need to roll to make this bomb? A bomb?
So you are going to make...
And can I use the destiny die on this, please?
You can.
Ooh. There's someone that got advantage that could pass it on if it wasn't used.
It was Arvax.
Oh, it was me. I would like to pass that on, I guess. I don't think I ever used it.
So you would get one extra blue die.
And I would also like to help.
Okay.
We're gonna make this as promising as we can.
I could use 2 destiny die.
No, we don't need to.
Okay. So, as you are doing this, you are going to get 1 blue die from the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
1 blue die from SARS's helping.
Okay.
And you are going to make a 3 difficulty, 2 black die, so 2 setback.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're going to use a destiny point, so go ahead and spend the destiny point.
I've got it in the dice pool.
Okay. Which is going to automatically upgrade. And I am going to spend 1 of the dark side points.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to use a dark side point.
I don't
And
like
you are
this.
going to make a coordination check. As you are trying to make a very delicate procedure to a very, very unstable very unstable item into a even more unstable item.
Okay. What does that mean?
That is flat nothing. In other words, actually kind of lucky.
It didn't do the it didn't use the destiny. That's
did
why.
it not?
No, so it would have upgraded one of those purple to a red, and would have upgraded. Yeah, so you have to hit an upgrade on. When you do the dice pool, you have to hit upgrade on
Both sides.
On both sides.
So I just add a red and add a yellow and take away a blue and a black?
No.
It literally says upgrade.
Oh, okay.
You put
Yeah.
1.
people upgrade.
Okay, now let's try rolling coordination. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Very not
really
good.
not good.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine.
Very not good.
That's chill. That's fine.
Uh.
Oh,
That's very,
God.
very not good. You're very lucky that red die is a failure and not a crit fail. If that was a crit fail, you would have blown the ship up and both of you.
Hey Siri, this is
All
so
three of
sad.
us,
Can you play
actually.
Despacito on Spotify?
Okay. So, those of you that are walking away,
Yeah.
Arvax, you're inside the cockpit watching the camera, I'm assuming.
Oh, wait, so we're all in the cockpit?
You put it there.
You did put it there.
Oh
You
god.
drug it in the cockpit with the three of you.
Yep.
You see these two guys drag a very large fuel cell into the cockpit with you. And don't think of anything of it right away. Until they start tinkering with it.
Hey, you guys want to tinker with that, like, far away from here?
No.
I
Not
tried
really,
making
no.
that suggestion. He ignored me. I'm helping him.
I'm going for a walk. I don't got my comm link on. It's just yell real loud if we run into any issues.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to make a check here, Arvax.
I'm just gonna go like lean against the outside of the ship. I trust them enough to not blow shit up too much, but like
Yeah.
I don't want to be
So,
the first one dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to make. Go ahead and make a vigilance check. Average difficulty.
These two, okay.
Okay.
I could have used
So-
that walk.
You didn't have it. All right. So, you step out as they begin to tinker with this. And the fuel cells luckily have a stability bar on the side of them. The bars start off as all green. And the more you guys tamper with this, it very quickly goes from all green to flashing red in the matter of a few minutes. And you guys very quickly learn this thing is unstable and is probably going to explode any moment. It hasn't exploded yet, but it is about to. What are you guys doing?
SARS is shouting, Arvax, open the fucking door! And he's going,
Ash is picking it up and lugging it to the door. Don't explode, don't explode, don't explode, don't explode.
and SARS is gonna be helping him.
Don't explode, don't explode, don't explode.
If I die, I'm gonna fucking kill you in hell.
Yeah, probably. Don't explode.
Okay. So you open the door, and you drag this thing outside.
How fast do you think we'd be able to travel, like, 5 kilometers?
You can't. You have no time.
Okay, then, SARS is gonna, yell at Arvax, start the ship, and move.
Yeah, okay. I start the ship. Like, I'll run in there, do my best.
And,
Okay.
SARS is gonna say to Ash, drop it and get back on.
Ash is gonna try to just, give it a little throw for a little bit of extra distance, and then run his ass back.
Impact.
Throwing the volatile fuel cell?
I don't think...
It's fine. It's fine.
We leave you guys for not even 2 minutes.
Legit 2 minutes.
Can we still see them in the distance?
Probably.
Probably.
You probably have to pick them up because they're in the explosion range still.
We don't even know what the
We're
hell's
dropping you guys
going
off.
on.
There's an explosion. We were just attacked here.
It's more realistic, you guys.
They have trip mines in the snow. Be careful.
Change of plans. We're being attacked. Run.
Look, we have no idea what the hell's going on back there.
Oh no.
Do we have any more fuel cells?
No.
Man, if this was D&D phase, we did hear 20 dice hit the table.
Um,
Oh.
As if 20 dice aren't about to hit a table.
Mm.
How dead are we?
Oh no.
TK.
Oh.
Do I have time to write junior on my character sheet?
I'm just
Oh my
waiting
god,
to
you
hear it.
guys. Yeah, me too.
yeah, hold on.
On the bright side, maybe we could sneak in while they're distracted by this explosion.
Okay. How many light side points is it gonna take to save us?
At least all of them, I'm assuming.
So like 5 each?
We have 4, and there's 3 of us. I'm closest to the explosion, so I get 2. 2 get 1.
That's not how that works.
Oh my god. I told you guys the electric grenade was good enough, but no.
No, it's not. It's not gonna distract nothing.
It would. You just go, "Ugh," and then they pass out for a bit.
These guys back up the mount or back up the hill or whatever at this repair shop are just gonna hear a loud explosion and go, "Well, we tried."
A loud explosion go, oh hey man, they made it really realistic now for us. That's so nice of them.
Oh boy.
There you go, guys.
Hey, so how many how many Destiny die to make this just be a spice dream from SARS?
I'm gonna look. Okay, this is an instance where we're gonna go ahead and you guys are gonna put me on. We're gonna put us on break for 5 minutes because I have to actually look this kind of stuff up. Like you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
You guys could have very well. Yeah, Danny, you might want to throw us on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello, welcome back. All right, we're good. We're live.
All right, everybody. So we figured out our little conundrum here.
I fucked up.
Our little adventure. So, as far as ruling, there is no ruling for detonating a makeshift bomb out of a fuel cell in the Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars manual. So, I am
There
going
should
to
be.
rule this as somewhat of a equal to a seismic charge level damage wise. So Arvax, you are in the cockpit, as you were told to get in the cockpit and start the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So you are out of the way of the explosion. Luckily. So you are free from damage. Harco and Aola, you guys are far enough away. However, you will hear and feel the shockwave of the explosion.
Oh.
So you guys will know what has happened. That something has occurred behind you moments after, like literally minutes after you had left. Maybe 10 minutes down from walking away. Okay. So I want both SARS and Ash. I want both of you guys to go ahead and I need both of you guys to roll. Go ahead and roll a vigilance check.
Any
Average
difficulty?
It's going to be high. So it's going to be 3 difficulty for SARS. It's going to be 5 for Ash.
Ooh. I see some advantage it can pass on for Ash.
I was the last one to
Arvax.
roll it.
I will indeed
Nope.
pass this on.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you.
so you can pass on to one of them. You want it to go to Ash or SARS?
Oh man, tough choice. Who's in more danger?
Ash.
Ash is in more danger as he's the one directly over top of the explosion.
All right, he's the one who set the bomb off, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I don't know, man. It's like SARS has more of a chance to survive. I'll give it to Ash. He needs it.
Okay.
Uh,
So you give the advantage to Ash. Okay. Which one of you guys is going to use, as we stated before, one of you guys wanted to use one of your destiny points. Who's going to use that?
Hold on.
Each you guys could use 2 of them if you wish. One of you could each use one for each of your own roles.
Hold on, let me check something.
We have 4.
What's your vigilance?
What is my vigilance? That's a good question. It's not great.
I have 3 greens, so
I have 2.
I think you take
Okay.
it.
You are getting advantage, so you're gonna get a blue die, Ash. Plus, if you use one of your destiny points, of which right now you guys have
4 and you have 2.
Yeah, you guys have 4. Right now, you guys will be able to use 2 of them because you're each making individual checks. So, if Ash, you were to use one, you will get a blue die from the advantage from Arvac. One of your green die for your vigilance will then become an upgrade and will become a yellow die, which will give you a chance of a crit success.
Okay.
I'm gonna opt to not use it since I'm even matched 3 for 3.
I'm absolutely gonna use it. I'm gonna die.
Okay, so go ahead and spend it. And it's going to add it to so now it's 3-3.
And then
So you are making a 5 difficulty vigilance check, Ash. SARS, yours is 3 difficulty vigilance check. There you go.
Alright, we take those. It's a good one.
Okay, SARS.
We take those.
There you go. There you go. That's how you do it.
We take those. Any day of the week.
You are
Dang.
still taking damage.
That's fine.
Lots of damage.
Okay.
So.
But it's less.
From this, you guys are taking. This is for SARS.
All right.
You are taking 10 points of damage. Your soak does not matter. It goes through your soak because it has breach, which means it breaches through your soak.
I'm hurt. I'm not dead, but I'm hurt. I'm hurting.
Am I dead yet?
You're not dead yet. I'm getting to you. I'm just letting him fill out his stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm done. I got it.
Okay.
My wounds, yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, question. On the wounds, is it supposed to start at my maximum, or is that, or do I go up to?
It starts at your max. So wounds start at your maximum.
And you work your way
go down. You work
Strain
your
is
way
the
down to
opposite.
0, and strain goes up.
Okay. Well, at least I have matching strain and wounds.
Indeed.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Yeah, without one of my talents, I would be at 1.
Yep. So.
That's pain.
Okay. So.
I believe in you.
15.
Oh no.
Hey, while we're waiting, I'm gonna hit you with an unfun fact. In the Overwatch logo, on the 2 middle peaks, the right one is 1 pixel higher than the left.
Oh, thank you.
That is obnoxious.
I know.
I'm gonna say goodnight to my Grammy. I'll be right back. She just messaged me. Yeah.
Okay.
If you die, I'll give you a gunfire salute.
He's not gonna die.
Why can't I just picture a barbarian sitting in the middle of a gladiator ring, bleeding, almost dead, and the cleric just comes up, "Hey, do you want healing?"
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What was the damage?
I don't know yet.
Waiting.
We don't know
still
yet.
don't know. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm so
So,
sorry.
Hunter, you're gonna smell so bad. All of your hair.
Nah, don't worry. I got the helmet. I have the helmet. I've got the helmet on. The helmet's on.
Fur around your neck.
It's fine. It's explosion proof. I mean, I'm tempted to ask if I could say my comm's been on the whole time, so I've just been listening to this.
I would say that's probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, so Ash.
Yep.
You also suffer 10 points of damage. It goes through your soak.
Okay.
So it goes right to your health. So you are badly damaged.
Okay, that's not near as bad as I thought it was going to be.
However, I'm not done. You also suffer from this this explosion because you were directly on it. The explosion is concussive, which means you are concussed. So you are shell shocked from the blow, so unable to perform any but the most basic actions. You are staggered for the number of rounds equal to the weapon's concussive rating, so 1. So for the next like 6 seconds, you can do nothing. Like everything is just like basically like for the next little while you are in story terms. For the next little while, you are concussed. Also, I need you to roll a D100.
Oh, joy.
This is where the fun begins. 62.
Doing great on our mission, guys.
Okay, this one actually makes sense. So,
In my defense, you left me unsupervised.
The reason I'm asking you to roll this is because it's your fault. You were the one that, your idea.
Yep.
You were directly on top of it. And under the circumstances of being directly on top of the explosion, I am causing you to get a critical injury. So, 62 is not as bad as it could have been. You have Mandalorian armor. That saved you big time. You have the slightly dazed critical injury. The target is disoriented until this critical injury is healed. So, basically, it's an extra 2 purple die to any check you're going to try and make.
You got lucky.
So
you could have lost a hand.
Oh yeah, you could have the list that you could have had if you would have rolled out of a D100, if you would have rolled where is it? If you would have rolled 100, so if it says roll a D100, but the number goes up above that. So if you would have rolled 100, like rolled 00, I would have asked you to roll a second time to go above that. Anything above that is really bad. Like crippled. One of your target's limbs is impaired. Maimed. One of your target's limbs is permanently lost. You could have blown your own leg off. So, yeah. You are basically, just consider it, you are concussed. You are disoriented until you get it fixed by a medical professional. So until it is fixed by a doctor, you are concussed. So any kind of check you're going to make is going to be an extra 2 purple die because of this injury.
Thank God for Beskar.
Yep. However, back to the story aspect of this. By the way, the brick
God.
also takes 10 points of damage.
Oh.
And a vehicle takes damage differently than people. So, luckily, Arvax, you are in the cockpit. However, the brick gets hit like a truck. And those of you guys that are walking, you guys just hear this, like, kind of, echoey shout, and then you guys just hear this kind of just this kind of loud reverbing shockwave, and this you guys feel this shockwave hit you in the back, and the snow get kicked up onto your back, and you turn around to look and just see this giant cloud from behind you.
Lola looks back and just just starts walking back.
She's gonna look over at Aola. How long have we been gone for?
10 minutes.
Hmm. That's
We
a
literally
record.
left them. We can't. They're like children.
See, and they thought
Arvax
I
is
was
fine.
the weak one.
I'm talking about the other two. What? I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed, and they thought I was the weak one.
Let's go back. My moral code is making sure that none of them actually blew themselves up.
Fine. But people might be coming then, after that loud explosion.
Well, hey, I mean, we could
More
say we got
realistic.
attacked.
It's more realistic.
It's very realistic. All right.
Fine. Let's go.
Okay, before we go, and she's gonna like drape the cloak over both of you. I am so cold right now. She's gonna keep walking like penguined up next to Haruko and just keep walking.
Just like, okay. Like, continuing to walk.
I know this is awkward, I'm sorry, but I'm so cold right now.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You're not used to other weather conditions.
She's literally vibrating.
She's like, I'm gonna try to open her like little like short jacket as an attempt to help.
But yeah, we're gonna head back. I'm gonna make sure at least someone's not dying over here.
Burn.
So yeah, we're heading back.
This is basically what just happened. For those of you looking in general chat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised we didn't fly like for a couple seconds.
Oh, we were
there.
absolutely noticed. We were in pure darkness, and then suddenly everything turned blue for a minute. Yeah, we're definitely noticed.
No, I said I'm surprised like we didn't fly. Like, you know,
Oh yeah,
the
thankfully we're
impact
far
like
enough
made
away.
us like.
I'm throwing
Yeah.
this on screen for the people at home. Yeah.
Oh goodness,
Yeah, they made a boo-boo.
A big boo boo.
a very big boo boo.
It
Big
flooded. Mom, it hurts.
I'm on my way.
We're coming.
Yep.
Mom, it hurts.
Mother, I'm in pain. Heal me.
Slap a band-aid on it. Alright, you're
Get up.
Scrape my knee! Is my armor still red, or
Does your what?
is my armor still red? Or is snow supposed to be red?
Your armor is no longer. Your armor is still red. It's just heavily charred now.
I was making a joke about red vision.
Was my
Crispy
armor
edge.
always red?
Was
Is
the
that
snow
how-
always red?
That's a recent development.
Hey mom, I can see pretty colors.
Your face is red.
No, I'm surprised. Freaking, it's gonna be SARS walking over and going, and Ash is gonna be laying in the giant crater and just be like, pretty birds.
Hot wings.
No, I told you not to do that shit. Oh, pretty bird.
Kiss my ass.
Ooh, yeah, kiss my ass.
Alrighty. So, as those of you guys back at the site of the explosion, stars, you you do get blown towards the ship. You actually end up in the back of the brick, like in the cockpit, basically. Like, you're not in there in the cockpit with Arvax, obviously, because he's closed the cockpit. But you've basically been basically become a part of the ship. You've basically been imploded into the freaking cargo bay.
Like an outline of him in the wall.
Essentially. You slowly kind of come to consciousness and kind of turn around and look. Arvax, you are in the cockpit and kind of can do as you please. You still got shaken and thrown out of your seat. And SARS, as you kind of look back, you just see like the smoke and the snow kind of clearing and this giant crater in the ground.
That motherfucker. He's not allowed to die until I do.
I'll
That's a
eventually
thought more
just
than
say over my
anything.
comms of the ship. Just set off my comm link. How we looking back there? I heard a pretty big boom. Felt it too.
Fuck. It's safe to come out. I might need some assistance.
Alright, I'll step on out there, I guess, and I got a couple stim packs I can use to help out. What are these? These remove 5 wound, right?
Yeah, they're 5 wounds apiece.
Alright. Are they like instant? Just
Yeah, you basically inject them and then it instantly heals 5 wounds.
sounds good. I'll slap them each with a stim pack. Just heal them up as much as I can. Not too much. Not wasting too much on this this endeavor. It was self-induced.
I got a couple on me. Don't waste too many on me.
Yeah, I'm just doing one for each of you guys.
So I was just gonna... Or is he, like, actually imploded into the wall, like, needs help out of it? Or is the indent just there? Okay.
No, there's just a dent in the freaking bulkhead from you
Got
being
it.
imploded into the like being stuck in the bulkhead.
Gotcha. Sars is gonna just crawl his way out of there, stretch, and just... First thought, I'm gonna go get that damn medic. I think we need her.
Wait, so is Arvax in the crater with me to give me the stim?
Oh, I would have stepped down into there to help you out if it doesn't look too,
Oh, I thought you were giving. I
I would have given Stars 1, and then I would have walked down toward Ash, see if he's still alive down there in the pit.
Okay, because I was gonna say it was kind of hard to figure out what you were doing. I'm like, because nobody's gone outside of the ship yet.
Yeah, sorry. No, I would have edited. I didn't realize that Stars had made it into the ship before it completely exploded. I thought he got blown. I guess he got
No,
blasted
he literally,
into the ship. That's what you said.
yeah, he literally got exploded when the explosion went off. The shockwave sent him into the back of the cargo bay. So
All right,
yeah,
perfect. So I guess I would head out then and check on Ash eventually.
Okay,
I'll give
so
Stars the
as-
stim first because it's a little more important, I think.
Okay, so SARS, you can heal up 5 of your wounds.
Let's go.
So, as you heal up your 5 wounds, Arvax, you start making your way out, and you can see there is a deep crater in the ground. The snow's all been blown away. There's kind of clear rock underneath. And you see this big crater in the ground, and as you kind of walk over and look down, it's probably about 10 feet deep, and probably about, I'd say, roughly about a 10-foot diameter crater in this ground. You kind of look down, and you can see there's a bunch of rubble, like small, kind of probably about soccer ball-sized boulders, kind of down on the inside, and you just see like a gauntleted hand kind of sticking out of the rock, and like a foot sticking out of the rock, and the hand is just kind of sitting there twitching.
I guess I yell back, I think he's alive. I'm gonna go check on him.
Please do. I'm gonna go get the medic lady. And Zar's just gonna start walking as fast as he can in the direction that he saw them, or that he would have known them to go.
Okay. All right, so as you start taking off, you run around this outside of the crater and start going towards where the others were walking. And Arvax, you kind of slide down into the crater and start kind of moving boulders and stuff. Eventually finding at the bottom of the crater a very darkened, charred ash just kind of sitting there, kind of like crippled in the bottom of this crater.
Well, you look like shit. I'll just throw a stim pack toward him.
Do I have enough functionality to flip him off?
Not particularly. Like, you have probably enough to be able to, like, the stim pack hits you and, like, jab it in your leg, and that's, like, about the energy you have in you right now, because there's not much left.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a nap here. I'm gonna jab myself in the leg with a stim pack and take a nap here. It's a sealed suit. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag him back to the ship.
Don't drag me back to the ship. It's more comedic if they find me in the crater.
Don't move him.
Alright, fine. If you insist.
So you just keep watching him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you just kind of sit there and kind of checking him over, make sure he's okay. He is very badly banged up. Like, there's some serious, like, score marks on his frickin' armor, and some, like, blast marks. It is no longer the shiny Mandalorian armor, it is damaged. But luckily, it's Beskar, and it's held up to the explosion, even from a seismic charge. However, as you two are down in the crater, Sarge, you kind of start rounding the corner, start heading towards where you see the other two. Aola and Haruko, you guys
on our way back.
You guys are walking back towards where the group was before, and you guys begin to feel the ground vibrate. You kind of slowly begin to hear something coming up from behind you.
Yep.
Can I turn to see?
Yep. So you kind of
We
look
keep
over your
walking,
shoulder and
though.
turn. You guys kind
Yeah.
of keep walking.
Yeah.
As you do, you see there is a small band of troops. So a small band of troopers that are on foot, and there is a tank that is coming towards you, that is heading in the direction of wherever this explosion was.
Can we start sprinting?
Yeah, I'm more worried about my patient currently in the ditch.
You guys can run if you want, but they're moving fast. Like, they're
Yeah, Aola's just, it's like, Haruko, sorry, and she starts hauling ass towards where the group is.
All right. So, as you guys are rushing up, So, with that, you guys start sprinting. Go ahead, both of you guys. Go ahead and make. Both make average difficulty athletics checks.
Okay, so 2 difficulty athletics.
Difficulty's purple.
Hey.
Yep.
2 or 1?
2 is average.
Oh, so that's a nothing then. That's.
Yeah, it's
better than something bad.
Hold on, I'm trying to get athletics A. Sweet.
Okay. So, Aola, you are very cold.
Yeah.
And your drive to get to your patient picks up, and then you start sprinting. Then you realize you're very cold. So
Like Haruko
it becomes
passes me, I
much-
yank the thing off of her, put that around.
Yeah, like Haruko starts running, and as Haruko's very athletic form just picks up, and she starts sprinting as she sees the troopers and the tank coming towards you, and starts running away from them. And she just like, it's basically like it's like racing Usain Bolt. Like she just takes off running, and she outpaces you.
Can I grab her if she's like?
No, it's just I'm slowed down because of the cold.
Oh, I thought you
as you
fell for
like
some
as I
reason.
like feel like see you move past my peripheral, I'm just gonna yell out to you like, "Don't let anyone move him!" Fucking cold.
Yeah, so you will get there eventually.
Yeah, but she wants you to know, don't let anyone move him.
Okay. And she's like screaming back. Ooh.
Little do you know, we've already taken him to a frat party and everything. He's drunk now.
Oh gosh.
We moved him and then partied.
My God.
Sounds reasonable.
Ash the
Okay, I had
type
to
of
cut
guy to buy his kid a baby's first bomb kit.
All right.
You know, in the 70s, there was actually a toy that contained uranium and the parts that could help you make a nuclear reactor.
All right, so I will say, as you guys are sprinting, and you've seen the troopers and stuff a ways off, and they're on foot as well. You guys do get to the site first.
Okay, good.
Good. Oh.
You guys kind of come around the corner to see the giant crater, the ship that's now damaged, and you can see down in, as you get up to the edge, you can see SARS is in the ship, kind of in the back of the cargo area. SARS is coming around the corner at this point, coming towards you. So you guys kind of meet up with him, and then you can see down in the crater Ash at the bottom and Arvax down in the crater with him.
The fuck happened?
I'm gonna slide down.
Well, for the sake of our story, we were attacked. We were trying to switch out our fuel cells to make it to whatever nearest outpost we could, or nearest shelter, and we were attacked. Ash tried making a fucking bomb, but we were attacked.
Not even gone for 10 minutes. And
We
you
were
do this.
attacked.
Yes, you were attacked.
Thank you. But yeah, no. I only helped because he refused to do it outside. I'm gonna
Right.
stand here and tell our story. I might need you with me since you have your clearance.
If they're pointing guns, I got this. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go on ahead and set my rifle onto the. Or, no, I'm just gonna
Don't.
put it on my
No,
back.
Don't pose it as a threat, especially.
I'm
No,
just
you don't.
leave it on my shoulder.
You don't understand. They're coming with a tank right now.
Oh, sounds fun. Might get to learn a thing or two about it.
Right. But let me handle the talking if, let's say, they get hostile.
Alright, but you understand, we were attacked while trying to switch our battery.
I'm sliding into the hole.
Okay.
And once I get to the bottom, I just see Arvax. I'm like, did you move him?
No, I was going to, but shut up.
No, do not move him. I need to figure out that something's wrong with his head. Because
Well,
if there's
I
something
mean,
wrong,
I can answer
move him.
that one.
And she like slightly, gently smacks his arm. Like, stay over there. And I'm going to open my medical bag, and I'm going to take off his helmet. Wait, is he covered in rocks? Have we moved the rocks?
Yeah,
Arvax did.
The rocks.
I would have
Arvax
at
did
least
for the
started
sim.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything on him, I'm going to remove it from him and turn him onto his back, holding his head very gently and removing his helmet very carefully.
Okay.
Just lots of hair.
Yeah. What the shit? How do you? Arvax, can you hold the helmet?
Yeah, sure.
You're my assistant. Congratulations. And I'm gonna check over him, pulling out my what's it called? Fucking my soldier's medical kit. I'm pulling out everything. Like I don't know what's wrong with him. I have to figure it out.
I made a bomb.
Hot wings.
You just stay quiet.
He's sitting there. I made a boom boom.
But yeah, no, I'm pulling out everything to help with us.
Kaboom.
It goes boom.
I made a big Verna.
Do I make a medical check?
Yeah. So go ahead and make a 3 difficulty medicine check.
Okay. Come on. This is literally what I do. Fuck. Well, I mean, I'm finding out something, maybe.
Okay. All right. So, as you were checking him over, Ash, you suffer another point of strain.
God damn it.
Sudden cold.
Okay.
I'm doing the whole flashlight in the eyes thing, like
Uh-huh.
just follow my finger.
You know, it's fine. I've got more than enough strain to spare.
Still.
Okay. So, if you wish to, looking him over,
Yeah.
he's very badly hurt. Like, he's very damaged. So with this system, each time you make a successful check, each success counts as a single point of health regained using your kit.
Okay.
So with your kit, you said you're using your...
It's I think it says military med pack. Let me check real quick. Yeah, military med pack.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I have a physician's kit and I feel like the military med pack is more needed right now.
I've got 3 stem packs if that helps.
I have 2. We're fine with that, but
okay. So You can continue to make medicine checks if you wish to. Just keep making the 3 difficulty medicine checks. Every success. So if you roll a medicine check and you get 3 successes, he gains 3 of his hit points back.
Okay.
In D&D terms, he gains 3 hit points back. If you roll a fail, he gains a point of strain.
Gotcha. So I will keep rolling then, because I'm just trying to figure out stuff and trying to help him.
Yeah. This is not necessarily diagnosing him. This is actually healing him. So you are medically
Yeah, I want to heal him
patching
first and then figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, so just gonna roll one more.
Advantage, so you could use that for your next roll. You could put a blue die on the next one if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm slowly learning how this works.
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll learn eventually. Okay.
You're getting there.
Do it again.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So you gain another advantage, and you
Fucking
gain
hair.
a point. You gain another point of your hit points back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do I get another blue, or?
Yep.
So you could pass that advantage on to your next roll. If you want to keep doing this, you can keep rolling.
Yeah. So do I get
And-
2 blue, or do I just keep the 1?
You get 1.
Okay.
So you can only use the 1 advantage. So
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So you can keep doing this.
Yes.
You don't have to focus on it. You can just keep doing this. Or if you have, this is why stim packs.
Yeah, I have stim packs.
useful.
I just want to succeed at least once.
Yeah, stim packs are useful because they heal 5 at a time, and you don't have to roll for it. You just stick them into him, and they heal him 5.
Okay,
so-
I'd like to point out you might have 2. I have 3 on my chest in
don't-
clear sight.
Do I see it, or was that blown somewhere in the rubble?
Your stuff is very charred and covered in stuff, so you've already had how many hit points do you have right now? Because how many did you have after all the damage?
5.
Okay, you had another 5 back because Arvax gave you 5,
Arvax
and I just gave
gave
you
you
1.
So I'm at
And he just gave you
11.
1.
I'm at 11 of 15.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give him a stim pack.
Okay, so you pull another stim pack out, you can mark that off, and you stab him with it.
I'm a bit
And-
more, not. I find a not so gonna be hurty place, but yeah.
Okay. You stab him with it.
Yeah.
I will say, over the course of you looking him over,
Yeah.
If you wish to make a harder difficulty, or make another medicine check, you can try to heal his critical wound.
Yes.
Okay, so you can make a 2 difficulty. It's an average difficulty because it is it's only a 2 difficulty critical wound, but you can try and get rid of his concussion.
Okay. I was gonna say, can I switch over the blue die with it?
Yep.
Cool. Was it also a medicine check again?
It's also a medicine check because that's what you're.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I am the doctor.
Damn.
So
I'm taking ditzy, but I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So they Ashes, you get they pull you out of the rubble. You kind of get sat up. She pulls your helmet off. Your hair's all down in your face.
I tie it into I tie it up with a ribbon to get it the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
So you have a pretty pink ribbon bow in your hair now.
You're
You
kind of
pull
sitting
yourself up.
there.
You get embarrassment.
Yeah, you're kind of sitting there and just kind of concussed. Your vision's not focusing. You're all blurry, and Aola, you kind of go around and you're looking him over as you're trying to check for anything final that you can see. You can see in the back of his spine, on the back of his neck, one of the vertebrae is literally poking out the back of his neck. And as you that doesn't look right. And you kind of just run your thumb down, and
Chiropractor him.
literally, you just take your thumb and just go crack and snap the vertebrae back into place. And Ash, you get a very kind of white hot pain in the back of your head.
I like hold the side of his face and roll his head around to kind of ease that pain, like chiropractors do. They just kind of roll the joint around to ease it.
Yep, and then you kind of like it's that white hot pain, the ringing in your ears, and like you're blind for a second, and then you kind of blink and kind of look around a little bit, and then your vision focuses and the ringing goes away, and you're back to kind of being able to kind of look around and really realize what the hell you did. So you can you no longer have your critical injury.
Yay.
I'm staring down at him, just kind of eyeing, see if he has a nosebleed, if his ears are okay, like snapping my fingers around his ears to check his hearing.
Oh yeah, both of his ears are bleeding and his nose is bleeding.
Okay, I'm like checking out his ears to see if there's any real damage in there. I'm full on being a cleric to this guy.
Yeah,
undivided
full
attention.
Full medic. The
Full medic.
I forgot how strong a fuel cell was.
Obviously. Now just stay still.
All right. As you guys are doing that, all of you guys begin feeling the ground shaking as you begin to feel the ground, hear the noise, and begin to hear the voices as coming around the corner, you guys see the front end of a tank and a number of clones that come around the corner, guns drawn, to investigate what the hell is going on.
Oh, alright.
Well, they're gonna have to tell us because we don't even know ourselves.
Cracks knuckles. Alright.
Alright, Argo, you do the talking.
Alright, who's closer to me? Stormtrooper wise.
Clone troop.
Clone trooper.
Clone, I'm sorry.
Storm is the Vader people.
It's Republic, it's
I'm
not
sorry,
Empire.
I'm stupid.
The Jedi still live.
Okay.
We haven't killed them yet.
Shush you. Okay. So, for reference, there you go.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh,
Let me
let's
see
see
this.
this.
Oh yeah, a map finally.
Map! Holy shit!
Oh, word! Let's go!
Oh no, great.
Oh god.
You did this!
Wouldn't Harko and SARS be more over here?
At this point, yeah, you guys can move yourself over there.
Sweet, okay, thanks.
All right, so you guys see the tank roll up, and as it rolls up, you see the of it like locking the guns, so it loads the weapons as it rolls up.
SARS is gonna drop the gun from his shoulder and throw his hands up.
She's gonna look at him like, what are you doing?
They see a gun, they don't like guns.
Okay, is there like a speaker for the clones? Like, is there a leader? Like a visible leader?
Make a perception check.
Do I have anything like any?
Average.
Just
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
There's something that can be passed on.
Yeah, but I might
Oh,
need
yeah.
that later.
Yeah,
It's now or never for that.
Oh,
you have to
okay,
use
yeah.
it now.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
Have
please.
it, go!
So how do I do just one blue?
Yep, it'd be one blue if you're using advantage.
Okay, thanks. And perception.
We like that.
There you go. Three advantage. So, as you look, you can immediately see there's the tank rolls up. You see there is roughly a dozen clones. There's a dozen troopers that are alongside this. You don't know how many inside the tank. And as you get up, you see the hatch on top of the tank open. And you see an individual get up on top of the tank. Kind of pop out of the hatch. Oi!
Is he just saying oi, or is he just?
Yeah.
Oi, what?
He's calling to you.
What? He's gonna do in return.
Seems like you guys got yourself in some kind of mess.
We got fucking blown up. I'd say this is more of a big mess. Goddamn. It's more of a big mess if you ask me. Hurts like hell.
You don't say.
Never been in an explosion till now.
How many are you?
5.
Any injured?
Yeah, one's pretty bad.
We do have a
All
medic working on him at the moment, so he should be fine shortly, I'd guess.
Alright. You see him kind of stop, and you see him kind of reach up and touch the side of the helmet. And you see him as he does that, he kind of turns and looks and starts talking. And then you see the other troops begin to kind of slowly fan out and kind of surround. They kind of begin to... They're not, like, weapons drawn kind of surrounding you, but they begin to kind of... They expand out and begin to kind of surround the area.
Are they facing towards or away from us?
They're not directly facing you. They're kind of creating a perimeter.
Okay. So it's not like they're trying to capture hostages or capture prisoners or anything.
No.
Thank God. I thought I had to whip out the bitch Harco. Oh no, it was so bad. I was like ready for it.
No, they're starting to... Like, they're basically performing an investigation now. Like, they don't know what happened, so they're creating a perimeter.
Cyrus is gonna shout out, any chance we could come and talk to yous?
Give us a few moments.
Alright, no worries.
See the tank slowly begin to, like, it's still hovering, but it slowly begins to lower down, and the back hatch opens. And you see one of the troopers kind of begin to slowly step out of the back, and there's a couple more that come out of the back of the troops. Or out of the back of the, sorry, out of the back of the tank.
Hmm.
There. Do. Let's go this way. So one guy kind of goes over this way, and then this guy's going to start kind of walking up with these two troopers. There you go. So as these three troopers, the tank kind of slowly lowers. There's still a guy up in the tank. He's now up on the top gunner position, and the other three guys start to walk towards you.
Well, hello there.
Greetings.
I'll take
So-
it this... Oh, you first.
Oh, jeez. So, what seems to be the currents of your explosive incident?
Well, we tried swapping fuel cells because one was empty.
Right. They can be, unstable things.
I'm not too well versed in them. I haven't done a whole lot of land vehicles. But started flashing red, tried getting it outside of the ship as fast as we could. Boom.
Right. Well, that's, vehicle. Yours?
Yes and no. More of a found it kind of thing. There's some outpost off yonder. And oh fuck, hold on. I think this is better if we start from the beginning. I'm gonna let you speak. And he turns to Haruka.
No, wait. Time out. Hold on. I have to pull up the thing that Hunter told me to read.
Hell yeah,
Just let me. I got nervous. I'm sorry. I wasn't
Sharpie
expecting
written
a
on her
vomit
hand.
look. Hello, my name is Haruka.
I am with the Cub Leader Scout. See this spot? It is empty. I'm looking for my badge.
Caw, rawr.
Do you need assistance crossing the road today?
I can assist in snipe hunting, among many other things.
My name is Doug, and I love you.
Wait, what am I supposed to say now? Because you just told me we weren't shot down.
No, our
We
ship from
were
the beginning was shot down.
Our initial one was.
We were literally shot down at the beginning
Yeah,
of the game.
he pretty much said, it's better if we start from the beginning. Like what happened.
Tell our story.
Oh, okay.
Literally,
so read the thingy.
what I put still applies.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'll help fill in where she doesn't.
Right. Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Goodness.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, as you can see, though, but we are survivors from a down Republic transport. I need to know who's been in and out of the system to determine, who shot us down. And she's gonna walk up a little about here, and she's gonna show her badge to the three of them.
Okay. So you walk up and you flash the badge.
Did you not hear what I said 5 minutes or before I said that?
No, I heard what you said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you just. Never mind. Okay.
I'm not sure what that has to do with the investigation of. Just kind of leans past you and looks at the giant crater. That. But why don't we figure out what's going on with that first, and then we'll get to whatever you need to figure out after.
Basically, in terms of how we got the ship, there was some, I guess, for lack of a better term, outpost or something like that. And we ended up having to take we had to go scrounge the facility for some kind of a fuel cell, and found one that was still in working order, charged it, plugged it up, and we've just been searching for someone.
All right. Why are you so far out this way, so close to the outpost?
we've just been looking for something. I mean, we crashed good couple hundred, I don't know, it could have even been 1,000 kilometers off yonder. And he points back in the direction that he thinks they initially crashed in. And kind of just decided that it was in our best interest, since we were shot down, to just leave and find something else. See if we can survive at the very least. Then, changing a fuel cell, here we are now.
Go ahead and make a deception check. Make it average difficulty.
Dead average.
Dead average. You know, seems legit, but something doesn't add up. You would have passed Fort Ipso if you would have came this way.
Ipso.
The outpost.
Yeah, that's, I believe, where we found this. What did we call it? The brick?
Yeah.
No, the town.
Oh, the town. Yeah, we did pass through there. We were coming this way to see if we could find some way off of here and report that there was a Republic transport that was shot down.
Right. Well, I think I'm going to let my my men here run the investigation, make sure the area is secure, and then we'll figure out what to do with you afterwards.
Is it alright if I try and do a bit of repairs on the ship? There's a lot of hull damage.
As long as you don't have any funny business.
I don't plan on it. I'm not leaving without him. He points down into the crater. He doesn't seem to be in much shape to leave of anywhere right now.
I would imagine. Well, I would get comfortable. You're going to be here quite a while.
Alright. Alright, if any of y'all are cold chilling the pilots, make sure you don't run anything more than the heat. We don't need to waste too much of the battery. He's saying this to the general group of people.
Yeah. You see the commander just kind of like slowly turn back around and just kind of like talk to the other two troopers, and they all kind of start slowly walking back to the tank. Alrighty. So, what are you guys all doing as these troopers are now kind of like surrounding you guys? There's a tank there. You've got a commanding trooper and two other troopers that are now like, you don't know if they're quite buying your story or if they think you're bullshitting or what's going on.
I'll start walking back toward the ship and pull out like a toolbox or something from in there, just to look like I'm doing something. I don't really know how to fix a ship, but I want to look like I'm doing something for the guards there, because they're kind of scary.
So I was just gonna walk back and start doing some hull repairs.
Alright. So, go ahead and make a 3 difficulty mechanics check. If you get assistance, you can get a blue die.
I'll help him out, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so more like an assistant than anything else.
Yeah. It's like, hand me this.
I also have solid repairs, so I can repair +1 hull trauma per rank.
Yep.
Whenever I'm trying to repair.
So how many ranks do you have?
Only one at the moment.
Okay, so you'd be able to, every time you get a success, you would get 2.
And what kind of check is it?
Mechanic. It's a mechanics check.
Oh, wait, I think I have another thing for that. Do I? Oh, no, that's only for setback, and there's no black. Okay. Yeah!
Critical success. Oh, why do you have 2 yellow?
That's natural. I've had it. I have 2 yellow, 2 green.
Good grief.
I am built different.
Okay. Alright, so that's a critical success, so that counts as you get hull damage back. So the brick now would have where's the brick? Brick. Sorry, 1 second. 2. Where's the brick? So it has so it was it was very broken.
Oh, boy.
So you would have gained back 2 for that. So you now have 3. You've now gone from what would have been 10 hull damage, which was your full thing was 10.
Oh.
It soaked a bunch of that because it's got armor.
Yeah.
So it would have soaked 3 of that, sorry. So it soaked 3 of that for the hull armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have gotten 7?
Yeah.
7. So now you've gained back 2, so you've got 9.
Plus the one from the ability? Or is that already including it?
It's already including it. So you basically have started to heal it back. So you've basically been sitting there with a fusion, like a welder, freaking welding the holes in the freaking armor. So you can go ahead and make another check if you wish.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Same thing? But without advantage?
Yep.
Why would it be without advantage?
Because I don't have an advantage to pass on this time.
I thought
He's helping.
You didn't have advantage.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so I still get the blue. Let's go. My bad. My brain was scrambled.
There you go.
It's okay.
We'll so success, but you get a threat. So, I will say you successfully are able to heal another 2 points of hull damage. So your hull damage is cleared now. You're back to full hull.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more damage to it. However, you do fry some of the wiring doing that.
Mm.
So you have some wiring damage that might come back to bite you later.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, as you are in there with Arvax, you are working away tirelessly to try and fix the brick. Aola is trying her best to heal Ash after his dumb mistake. Harko, what are you doing?
She's just sitting right there, just watching from above.
Alright. So, as you guys are sitting, working, and healing, currently surrounded by clone troopers after your information heist has not gone to plan whatsoever and has gone awry and taken a turn for the worst. and a sudden explosive detour, I think that is where we are going to end for the evening, and we are going to pick up next time.
Okay.
So, thank you so
Okay.
much for watching. We will see you guys all next time.
Goodbye. We'll see you
Bye.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.